Muletrain!
It is time for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, July the 10th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Liao's Mexican Restaurant.
The Muleshoe City Council will meet on Monday evening at 5:30 at the council chambers at City Hall, and among the items on the agenda will be receive public comment concerning the 2017 Consumer Confidence Report, consider issuance of a permit to the Muleshoe Country Club to exceed 85 decibels for the concert to be held on July the 22nd. Consider appointment of an airport advisory board. Also consider amending ordinance adopting rules and regulations regarding alcoholic beverages. Receive financial statement and investment summary for the quarter ending June the 30th. Administrative reports will be given on the Youth Fishing Day held June the 17th at Lake Muleshoe. They had 130 young people to participate. Congratulations to, and also a big thanks to the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce on a successful 4th of July celebration that was attended by hundreds and hundreds. Thanks also to the City Public Works Department, the Muleshoe Police Department, the Bailey County Sheriff's Department, and the Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Department for their efforts to make the 4th of July so successful. The next movie in the park will be held in the New City Park on Thursday night, June the 20th, and they will show The Secret Life of Pets. While I was in Wimberley recently, we went to the walk-in movie, which was outdoors, and it was delightful. I think you'll really enjoy Movie in the Park, The Secret Life of Pets, for the whole family. The Muleshoe Country Club will be hosting Mule Days and Kicking Nights on June the 22nd at the Muleshoe Country Club. William Clark Green and Callahan Divide will provide the entertainment for the evening. The city will host a blood drive on Monday, July the 24th from 10 to 2 at City Hall. The city will have a swimming party at the new city swimming pool, and it will be Monday, July the 24th at 7 o'clock at the Muleshoe Water Park, and there will be supper served. Bids will be opened on August the 2nd for the lift station project. The Muleshoe City Council will consider awarding the bid at their August council meeting. The mayor, Cliff Black, and the city councilman will give remarks at the end of the meeting, and then there will be also a budget workshop, according to Zana Carpenter, city secretary. The Bailey County Commissioners Court is meeting in regular session on Monday at the courthouse, and among the items on their agenda will be consider the county treasurer to certify to the court any grant funds received in the prior month and adopt budget for spending the grant funds. They will also receive receipts of daily equipment inspection from the precincts for the month of May. Shonda Black, County Treasurer in Bailey County, will present the Health and Employee Benefit Pool renewal for FY 2018 and consider authorizing County Judge Sherry Harrison to sign the plan documents for FY 2018. They will authorize the county judge to advertise for bids for auditing services. And don't forget that the burn ban in Bailey County has been lifted until July the 10th. And they will also consider reinstating that. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 81 degrees. The low was 61. And on Monday morning at 7 o'clock, it was 63 degrees officially here in Muleshoe. And now 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, looking at our weather forecast for this week here in Muleshoe, it's going to be seasonably hot. An upper level ridge of high pressure will strengthen over the area through midweek. Sunny with a high near 95 today on Monday for the Muleshoe area. South wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly clear, low around 64. Tonight, south winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then sunny on Tuesday, high again right at 95 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Clear Tuesday night, low around 65. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then sunny again on Wednesday, high near 94 degrees. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 64. South winds between 10 and 15. Sunny on Thursday, high near 92 degrees. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 63. Sunny again on Friday, high near 91 degrees. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Friday night, low around 65. So a pretty monotonous forecast there for all week long here in the Muleshoe area. Again, repeating, sunny, high near 95 today on Monday. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Monday night, low around 64. Sunny Tuesday, high near 95 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Clear Tuesday night, low around 65. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The entire city council meeting from this evening can be seen tomorrow here on MuleshoeTV.com, our Facebook page, Gil Lamb, and also on cable Channel 6 in Muleshoe, Sudan, and Earth. Also, enjoy the First Baptist Church worship services and the service from the Calvary Baptist Church of Muleshoe, and also courtesy of the Earth Church of Christ in Search of the Lord's Way. There were technical difficulties with the First United Methodist Church service from Sunday, and so there is an earlier service on the cable right now and also on the website. The fireworks in Muleshoe were spectacular on Saturday night. The finale was amazing thanks to the Muleshoe Volunteer Fire Department. And you can see both the entire 4th of July highlights and also the fireworks that were held on Sunday night, courtesy of these Muleshoe merchants: 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Precure Electric, AIM Bank, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Ag Aviation Incorporated, Germania Farm Mutual, Shipman Body Shop, WTG Fuels Incorporated, Randall Field CPA Firm, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, High Tech Automotive, H&R Block, First Bank of Muleshoe, Farmers Insurance Group and Julie DeBruin, Dale Oil Company, and Terry Burton Service Center, all congratulating everyone who had anything to do with the successful 4th of July celebration. And it's only because of these Muleshoe merchants that we are able to show you the video of the 4th of July celebration, including the fireworks here held on Saturday night. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment.
The news might be depressing, but Liao's is the opposite. Liao's is refreshing, good, and the best place to go for lunch or dinner. So go to Liao's and eat some food at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's along with the First Bank, where the First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank, again, is proud to announce First Bank Online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
The Immaculate Conception Catholic Church annual 2017 Grand Jamaica will be this Sunday, July the 16th, from noon until 8 o'clock at 805 East Hickory here in Muleshoe. Be sure and bring the whole family to join in the fun and games. There'll be a lot of food and live music and a good time for everyone. Also, there will be burgers for sale, turkey legs, gorditas, tripas, grilled steak, roasted corn on the cob, nachos, frito pie, cotton candy, snow cones, fruit bags, and much, much more, all for sale at the Grand Jamaica. And there will be games to play: Wheel of Fortune, colors, darts, football toss, bingo, cakewalk, train ride, duck pond, plus more. And be sure and get in on the drawing. They will give away some big, big, big prizes. Right now, you can call Andy at 806-272-4383 and get your donations in. They're $5 a donation, and you do not need to be present to win. The first prize, $2,000 gift card. Second, $1,000 gift card. Third, a 60-inch Vizio Smart TV. Fourth, Halo hoverboard. Fifth, $500 gift card. Sixth, gourmet grill. Seventh, $300 in cash. Eighth place prize is a Samsung Galaxy tablet, and a 32-inch TV is the ninth prize. Get your tickets now by calling Andy at 806-272-4383. Don't forget, there will be a lot of music, and be sure and attend the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church 2017 Annual Grand Jamaica. All money made goes to the Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. It will be this Sunday, July the 16th, from noon until 8 at 805 East Hickory. The playhouse that was given away by the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizens was won by Scott Pollard of Lubbock, and young Elaine Phillips drew Scott's name out. Scott Pollard has two little girls who are going to enjoy the playhouse immensely. Congratulations to you, Scott Pollard. Also, their barbecue luncheon served on the 4th of July at the Senior Citizen Center was very successful. Thanks to everyone for coming and eating with them, and also for every one of you who purchased tickets for the Playhouse. Well, thanks also. On this Wednesday at 2 o'clock, there will be a summer movie shown at the Muleshoe Area Public Library, and it will be Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home, and every child is certainly invited to come to see the movie. That's Wednesday afternoon at the Muleshoe Area Public Library, and it is candy-cornered across from the courthouse square. The Muleshoe Heritage Foundation now has opened the Mule Putt Golf Course. It's the miniature golf course, and it is located next door to the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation, and just before you get to the Civic Center off of U.S. Highway 84 at the west edge of town. That's the Mule Putt Golf Course. The miniature golf course here has now reopened under the auspices of the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation.
Well, as we mentioned last week, plague was confirmed at the Muleshoe National Wildlife Refuge among two populations of prairie dogs there. And for the public safety, Paul's Lake and the access road to the lake are temporarily closed to all public access. As an update, we spoke this morning with Jude Smith, the manager there out at the Wildlife Refuge, and this is just something that happens every 10, 15, 20 years or so to prairie dog communities. The plague runs through them and kills a whole bunch of them, and he totally expects the prairie dog populations to, over time, make a comeback there at the Wildlife Refuge. If you do go out into the country or out to the Wildlife Refuge, he recommends that you put on off or repel something with DEET in it that keeps fleas and off of you, as that is how the plague is transferred from animal to animal or animal to human. time is through fleas, so make sure that you treat yourself with a bug spray that will keep fleas away from you. Also, if you live in the country or around a prairie dog town, you make sure and take care of your animals as well. Put flea and tick spray or a flea collar on your animals. But he said over time, as we mentioned, that these communities of prairie dogs there at the wildlife refuge should make a comeback. But be aware that 2 areas of the wildlife refuge are now temporarily closed to all public access, including the access road to Paul's Lake there when you go east off of 214.
At the First Baptist Church on Monday afternoon, they are showing a kids movie at the church. It begins at 12:15 this afternoon, and the children can be picked up about 2:30 this afternoon. Pizza and popcorn will be provided for all the children on Monday afternoon at the First Baptist Church Kids Movie. Avoid the Christmas rush and make your contributions now to Christmas in Muleshoe. Donations for Christmas in Muleshoe may be left at the AIM Bank here in Muleshoe. These contributions help provide gifts for children in our community of Muleshoe who are in need. These children often need shoes, clothes, and coats. They try to provide them with other needed items and toys for Christmas to brighten the children's holidays. Thank you for your help for Christmas in July. Also at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe, they are having on Thursday Kids Science Spectrum, and they'll be going to the Science Spectrum in Lubbock. And on Friday it will be the youth who will enjoy a movie at the church. And now we'll have more Muletrain news in one moment, so please stay tuned.
AIM Bank Muleshoe and Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. AIM Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service AIM Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. AIM Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. AIM Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has 2 nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. John Gully is back from his summer vacation. You know, he always goes abroad every summer, and John Gully, a teacher at Muleshoe High School, has returned this summer from the Netherlands. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon Family Group meet every week at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Please use for AA the fellowship hall door on the front of the church. AA is for men and women who share their hope, strength, and experiences to stay sober one day at a time. And they meet on Tuesday and Friday nights every week. Also, Al Anon meets on Monday night every week. And please use the extreme south door of the First United Methodist Church in Muleshoe to attend Al Anon, and it is the first door as you go into the hall on your right in the children's library. Mule Days and Kicking Nights will be here on Saturday night, July the 22nd at the Muleshoe Country Club with William Clark Green and Callahan Divide. Food trucks will be there with all the beverages, and also they will be sold on the site. Early tickets are on sale now from the Board of Directors at the Muleshoe Country Club. It's $25 in advance, or at the gate on July the 22nd, it will be $30. The gates will open at 5:30. All of this will benefit Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated. A free shuttle service will be provided to local motels. No coolers, please, but bring your own lawn chairs to the Muleshoe Country Club located at 900 Country Club Drive here in Muleshoe, and that will be on Saturday night, July the 22nd, Mule Days and Kicking Nights, and it starts with gates opening at 5:30 that evening. Save this date also, Saturday, September the 23rd, the Rose Ball in the Shoe. It's the first annual Cancer Benefit Ball featuring Jody Nix and the Texas Cowboys. The Desert Rose will be the place that it will be held, and that's right at the west edge of town on U.S. Highway 84. Tickets are on sale now, $100 per person or $1,000 for a table. You can get your tickets by calling 806-729-6374 and also see Thurman or Rhonda Myers or Michael Dunham or Jackson Miles for tickets. They will serve a rib-eye steak dinner. There will be a silent auction, casino table, and dancing, and all proceeds at the Rose Ball will go to the American Cancer Society. In our bargain basement, Carolyn Johnson says it does pay to advertise on Channel 6 because she has hired someone to help her with her husband, Buck. Thank you, Carolyn, for telling us it does pay to advertise on Channel 6. Looking for a job to stay at night caring for the elderly in the Muleshoe area, call Peggy at 806-930-1343. For sale, a maroon camper shell with a bed liner that fits a 2005 Toyota Tundra with a four-wheel drive and a double cab and long bed. Call 806-946-8481. For sale, a Frigidaire upright freezer. It's about a year and a half old. Call 806-272-4659. To give away Kittens and Cats, a female dog that's very friendly. She is a Great Pyrenees mix, also a Belgian mix, and a Shepherd Timberline mix. Call in Sudan 806-222 827 2214.
Lost a set of Nissan car keys at United Supermarkets on Wednesday, July the 5th last week, while Rosemary Arzola was bagging groceries there. If you have found them or know their whereabouts, please call Rosemary at 806-577-0088. That's 806-577-0088. They're a pair of Nissan car keys on a keychain. She lost them last week at United Supermarkets on Wednesday. Again, call 806-577-0088.
On your prayer list, please remember Tina Castilla. She is in the hospital in Lubbock, and she is having complications after her surgery. Please remember Tina and all of her family. Joe Pearson fell recently and had to stay in the hospital for a short period of time, and she is now home at Nazareth. They formerly lived here in Muleshoe. Remember Joe Pearson, her husband Wayne, and Tobin and Megan, her children. James Lutz and Grayson Reynolds, who are wildland firefighters. Now, Grayson is back home right now in Dixon, New Mexico. John Snell, Lonnie Adrian. Also remember, please, June Wagner, who just celebrated on the 4th of July his 90th birthday. Happy 90th birthday to you, former longtime Muleshoe resident, June Wagner. Terry Hutton of Lubbock, also a former longtime Muleshoe resident, who was injured recently in a car wreck. The family of Hayden Neal, 24 years of age, the grandson of Kay and Gary Knowlton of Muleshoe. And the family of Jinx Myers, 92, of Muleshoe. Shirley Vaughn of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Last Buddy Earth, and Farwell communities. And Della Gonzalez, 56, of Muleshoe's family. Debbie Hutto, formerly of Muleshoe, now of Lubbock. And Liz Tips, who is in Hunt area, that's Hunt, Texas, and she had recent knee replacement surgery in Lubbock and is off to camp at Hunt and will be there for the next month. But David is here at home keeping the mules clopping. Elaine Case is doing much better, we're glad to report. She lives in Earth and is at home and has been home for quite some time. Also, Nadia Martinez is always on our prayer list. It's good to see Jean Paul Jarman out. I've seen him twice just recently out at the Dinner Bell and then yesterday at the United Supermarket. Jean Paul and Corlin Jarman are always on our prayer list, and Corlin says Jean Paul is going down to the Senior Citizen Center regularly. Landon Nichols and his family, Doris Scott, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Dorothy Turner, Eric and Angela Hall, Nona and Olin Clements, Lydia Alfaro, Steve Friskup, Doyle and Leela Sue King. Glad to report that Addison Newberry, daughter of Miss Todd Newberry of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, is out of the hospital after her surgery, and she did very well. Remember Jim Mitchell, brother of Helen Cook, who is recovering now at home from his surgery. Raymond Trotter in the Farwell Convalescent Center. Buck Johnson at home here in Muleshoe, and his wife Carolyn Johnson, who has a meniscus tear in her knee. And Jimmy Shirey of Earth, who is suffering from a farm accident recently last month. The Reverend Lyndall Fletcher and his wife Ann, who was reared here in Muleshoe, and he is the pastor of the First United Methodist Church in Martin, but they live in Lubbock. And for many, many years, Lyndall has had cancer. Rachel Flores, who has cancer, and her family. Also, remember the people of Anton who are suffering after a recent devastating storm. Maureen and Robert Hooten, Greg Combs of Austin, son of Berta and Larry Combs of Muleshoe, and Gladys Black. Mark Allen, Alice Sims, mother of Betty Ennis, Tom Bratcher, Deke Kendrick of Freona, the mother of Sally Messenger of Muleshoe.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband, Channel 6. Also, find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Trilogy Cellars makes award-winning wines. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Texas has grown grapes long before California. Some of the missions had grapes.
As a pet project, 3 farming families near Levelland blended some of their grapes and made a Malbec wine.
Most of the grapes we sell to wineries all over Texas. And most of the grapes we sell end up in the tasting room because they're premier, more upper-level wines that don't end up back in the grocery store. So friends would approach us and say, hey, how do we get wine with your grapes?
Steve Newsom says the demand got so big for their Malbec, they started a winery. It's in a building on Levelland's Town Square. The name is Trilogy Cellars.
With this year's bottling, we'll be up to 10 varietals, 10 different wines. We're finding some of the Spanish and Mediterranean varietals really grow well here. This is an agricultural area. The majority of your growers are farmers. They know the region, they know their land. And it really has given a leg up to this region as a wine-growing region because they're good farmers here. All 3 families are old Texas families, multi-generational. Our roots run deep here. We're all agriculture families. Our biggest business is still farming grapes. That's what we make our living doing. Over time, we definitely want to grow Trilogy. A lot of our grapes don't end up back in Trilogy. They end up actually with our winery customers.
The Malbec has won awards.
The most recent award we won gold at the Texom International Wine Competition. But before that, the one that really dawned on us what we had, we won Best of Class double gold at San Francisco Chronicle. And of course, that's up against Napa and Sonoma and Washington, and so that was a really big deal. The one this past week, there was actually 3,500 entries and only 9 Texas wines won gold, and we were one of the 9. That was the Malbec as well. I don't know of any Malbec in the nation that's won more prestigious awards so far this year.
The Malbec sells for $29 a bottle.
When we won the double gold best of class at San Francisco, we had crossed the mark like by $1 to be in the most expensive class, and we won that as the cheapest Malbec in that class. We feel like for what we have, it's a bargain. We think whatever we charge you, you should feel guilty over.
Steve Newsom of Trilogy Cellars in Levelland. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.